such a waste. I seen accidentally got fed some American news. I think it turned on this YouTube thing. Oh, I read a TikTok thing. Normally, you gotta, if I'm gonna upload something, I gotta, turn the volume down, open it, cover the screen, look at the, cover the screen first, obviously. Just look at the plus button, and that's gonna feed me some dumbassery because they use that stuff to manipulate people. And so I seen like I read like Russian media. I'd read Chinese if I could find it, but all I can find is some Russian. It doesn't even look very Russian. Pretty much repeating the same garbage USA does, except for telling me how USA is bad and then telling me how everyone else who is controlled off in USA is good, like half the USA media does. They both are controlled up, depending on which side you're on. And they're just like right wing. Although they probably got a liberal rag somewhere, who knows. And so I guess there's something going on in the Middle East. People, and then I found out like they're like, oh, people are protesting in Israel and stuff and Gaza. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then like weeks ago, I found out USA people are on the street protesting for Palestine. What good does that do? If you remove those people from Israel, then they still own the nation I'm in. They still run the nations that run the world in the open. It's not going to do anything. They've been doing this for thousands of years. They just one piece of land. I mean, this is all they do, anyways. Is every so many years they create it themselves. It looks like they protest one of their stolen lands, and then they blame someone else for it too. Like everyone in America deserves to get blamed for stealing American and Australian and Canadian and Israeli land, and technically Germans should be getting blamed for taking over Palestine. I wonder why they don't do that one. Technically, some other people should be getting blamed for taking over USA and Australia and South America, South Africa. But I mean, see, it's pointless. What's it going to do? It's just a new thing. They make up this thing, and then it's these other people. Like they're telling you, like you got to go around in a rabbi hat and stuff and be balding, which kind of accurate until they invented hair plugs, right, or brought them onto the earth. I doubt they invented anything, but it's all just copying the game. The game's doing. I mean, it's showing you how the world's created now. Like, it can create better music and videos than humans ever could. And, like, the AI just does it, and it creates, like, a year's worth of 700 million humans' inventions in, like, a second. And probably where the humans came from, or whatever the beings here are, because if there are beings like that amongst us, they're not humans. So, human means the living people who are walking around, however many of us are left that haven't been replaced. Although they try to call me God, I guess that means to be an entirely different species. You got some points. I mean, the Earth has points. Who cares if the liars are following me and calling me that? But anyways, yeah, like, what are they going to do? It's just the same thing. What a waste of time. You're protesting something in, like, you're like picking a leaf off a giant tree, and you're like, take that tree, you're dead now. And everyone's like, yay, we killed the tree, and then they gather around the tree and dance, and then eat some apples from the tree, and the tree would be busy dropping apples on their head and stuff, and they'd be like, well, where'd that come from? What happened? Why fucking hitting my head? Man, what a waste. I'd probably go outside and just get stalked by them again going to an event like that anyways. I could probably go out there, get stalked right in front of other people and show them, be like, look, these people won't leave me alone. They keep following me. They won't stay away from me. They follow me everywhere I go. They get in between me and other people like they're gonna do me and you right in 5 seconds. Watch, someone's gonna come up and do it. I've already done that. I'm not gonna be like one of these NPCs and bots on this earth who just repeats himself over and over and runs up to everyone like, hey, like, look, like you gotta help me, dude. These people are stalking me. Watch, one's gonna walk by like right now. Like, I'm not gonna keep doing that. I don't care. I mean, I'm not too happy that they're gonna act like they don't know and they've been sitting around doing nothing about it, protecting them and stuff. That's what they're doing. Pretty much what they're doing by protesting the Palestine thing. They're just going to protect them. And guess, I wonder who's leading them. They seem to have no thoughts. Who leads everything they do? Not them. They don't know anyone who's them. They don't listen to music made by anyone like them. People don't do that. The bots, whatever they are, maybe the people do. I don't know like the separation here, and I don't know like why they've been separating me from the so-called humans. So it could just be that they're the AI bot people because I really don't have interaction with other people. And then we find out we have proof that the whole reason they're the only people I know is because they've been coming in between me and other people when I started trying to talk to other people. So I don't want to talk to people. I don't want people around me. I don't want to hear them. I don't want to see them. And I never knew why until I started learning, until the world started telling me everything that's going on. And it's like, oh, I'm allergic to it because there's bots here. The world's fake, isn't it? And they're doing this devil stalking thing, and then other parasites are going to blame them, say that's not me for 40 years until I get asked for the real answers to what's going on, and I found out like, oh yeah, they're actually protecting them and stuff. I mean, you can actually see some of these people are going to war for them, and another half protesting it are going to war for another way. Like they're saving their cults, their mind control cults, when they invade Israel. And, Hamas is protecting the mind control cults and stuff. And all ran by the people they claim they're against and protesting. What good is it? You can't even be anyone who says they're in America and is one of their mind controlled people. Like they're like, I'm going to take the blame. When this nation gets destroyed, I'm going to get destroyed because this is my land. And I'm going to fight to die for Israeli land because they've brainwashed me into thinking I could do something like conquer a land. And right now, in reality, the only thing I do is be a soldier in their armies to conquer lands for them. And I definitely don't run the nation or have any part or say in it at all. So, but it's my land, and I'm actually enslaved by it, and I'm not allowed to run it or do anything in it. But it's my land. The whole type of issue is that if only they weren't cowardly and weak, they'd just come out and be like, yeah, it's not your land. Go walk in the river, get off of my land. But they're cowardly and weak, so they need to play that out. I guess that's the weakness the game has given them in their class. You couldn't beat Koopa if there wasn't an axe behind him that you have to jump over his head and hit the axe to sink him into a pit of lava, right? Because there'd be no way to beat him, right? But good luck with nothing.